Our next guest is a world-renowned chef who stars on the BBC American television series Ramsey's Kitchen Nightmares. And its new season begins June 21st. Please say hello to Gordon Ramsay. Welcome to the show. I was watching one of your programs today, and this is probably one that you're very familiar with. You're trying to, there's a couple of guys running a restaurant in a small town in England, and it's supposed to be fine dining, and it's not really working. And these guys are they're like 22, 23 years old, and you say, give us your signature dish, and they prepare some kind of a scallop thing, and the scallops have turned. They're rancid, they're poison, and they feed those scallops to you and nearly make you sick.
It was roasted scallops sat on a bed of deep-fried Parma ham under black pudding with hollandaise sauce spiked with paprika. I mean, it actually sounds disgusting. You didn't have to eat it. Unfortunately, what I found out, they'd actually left the scallops to defrost outside overnight. And like many fish, it rots from the inside out. So extraordinary. And I didn't actually realise it was starting to poison me until actually it was too late. I'd swallowed it.
Oh, my God. Now, what I saw of it, that operation looked hopeless, even with your help, and you had like a week to turn it around.
Yes, that's right.
What became of that operation? Did you succeed there?
It closed.
It did close.
I tried so hard.
Yes.
We're in the middle of Yorkshire, and nothing regional, nothing seasonal, and two sort of guys playing at it and not taking it seriously. And yeah, there was one saving grace. I mean, I was badly poisoned and violently sick. There's no two ways about that. But you're endangering customers' lives.
Oh, yes.
It was an extraordinary experience because they were so sort of wrapped up in their own little world, totally oblivious to what was necessary for that particular restaurant. I went back a month later to do the revisit to see where they were. Had they listened? Had they learnt? Are the customers flowing through the door? And I opened up the fridge and found 90% of the ingredients inside that fridge full of fur. So, sounds like one of the customers.
Yes.
I had no reason, well, I mean, I had every reason, but I shut it down. And I just wouldn't allow it to continue trading because it wasn't healthy.
What's the statistic about restaurants opening and closing? It's staggering, isn't it? It's like 66% don't come back or something like that?
I mean, 75% of the new restaurants that open close within the first 18 months of trading.
Is that right? And what is the big mistake? Is there one, or is it a series of 4 or 5 mistakes that people make all the time?
Combination of things, really. I think it's taking customers for granted, pricing, and not really installing that level of confidence in customers, because the first visit's crucial, there's no two ways about that. But the second, the third and fourth are absolutely paramount. And understanding their needs is crucial, and very few chefs get that right. And
I would guess, not knowing this for sure, but the competition in the world of restaurants has never been keener. Is that true?
You're absolutely right. Competition's healthy, and it's quite special being under pressure that length of time. But you've got to work at it, and your customers don't tell you you're becoming boring. They just go elsewhere, and they don't come and tell you that they're not happy with the food. They just disappear, and you find out when it's too late. So you can't afford to be.
You have your own restaurants?
Yes, we have 10. Would you believe?
10 restaurants. 10. Now, how can you run 10 restaurants for the?
I mean, it's the most amazing team.
Well, you have to be there every night. Are you in every 10 restaurants? Each of every 10?
You mean am I cloned? No, no. I got the most amazing team. Great backup support. We've all been together since October '93, and we work hard at it. But
they're all over England.
We've got one in Tokyo, 2 in Dubai. My dream is to open here in New York, hopefully summer 2006.
Would you be interested in a partnership with Rupert G and the Hello Deli right around the corner there? Now, you're going to go in there.
I just saw it on the way in.
Just saw it on the way in.
Hello Deli.
The Hello Deli, yes.
Change it to Goodbye Deli.
Now stop that. And Rupert, we've known Rupert for a long, long time, and he's been very good to us.
Really?
And the yes. And the restaurant is very popular. Very popular in this area. Does a tremendous lunch trade.
It looks like a pigsty.
Now, well, that's just kind of the ambiance he was shooting for.
That's right. Really?
Yeah. So when you go in there, just be gentle with him. All he really needs is some constructive pointers, I think.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Mayonnaise off the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Stuff like that.
Dripping.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out when we come back. Now, Gordon Ramsay is now going to go into Rupert G's Hello Deli to critique and help Rupert with this operation. I was thinking maybe we should have sent him in to critique the root canal.
Root canal too, yeah. Well, that's next.
Is anybody there? Can you hear me there? Is anybody? Hi. Hi. Rupert, this is Gordon Ramsay.
Hi, Gordon. How is it, Gordon? Doing well. Good to see you.
Rupert, thank you. Thank you for hanging around after work tonight.
Oh, you're welcome, Dave.
Yeah,
My
you went
pleasure.
home, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, you went home. But Rupert, I think this is going to be useful because the place is unbelievably successful now. I mean, every day you feed millions and millions of New Yorkers. He's here to help. He's just here to help.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah. All right, Gordon, go ahead and take it away.
What's the special, Rupert?
Today?
Yes.
Well, our most popular sandwich is, of course, called the Paul Schaefer.
Paul Schaefer. Have a little taste?
What's in the Paul Schaefer, Rupert?
It's pretty simple. It's breaded chicken cutlet with mayo, sweet peppers, lettuce, tomato,
And 3D
American
glasses.
cheese.
Yeah. And
It looks beautiful. That's like, Gordon, now let me interrupt. I don't want to tell you your business, but to me, that looks like a meal in itself.
it does. Chicken looks a little bit dry. Yeah. When was it cooked?
Oh, I just did it.
Tasty, huh?
A little bit greasy. Deep fried.
Yeah, deep fried.
When was the oil change?
Last week.
When?
Last week.
Last week.
Tips? Can I give you a tip?
You
Don't
have
come
to
in.
change the oil every 10,000 miles, whether you need it or not, Rupert.
Yeah.
There's no salt on there.
It's just salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Salt and
Yeah.
pepper. It's very dry.
Is it really?
How much is that?
It's $5.95.
$5.95.
Yes.
$6.
Yes.
And that's it
That's it. Yeah.
for a dry chicken sandwich.
Well, have a soft drink. A cooler full of drinks. Rupert, give him a Coke or something. He's whining about how dry it is. There you go.
Thank you so much.
There, now it's not so dry, is it?
How many sandwiches do you serve a day?
Oh, a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
And how many's working in the
I
kitchen?
think that went pretty well.